Greetings, my name is John Blicky. I am the lead web developer of the Jab Creations web platform. This video is part of the Website Liabilities and Security seminar series, and this specific video is about domain name expiration. This series explores the business aspect of, again, liabilities and security. It is worth, of course, considering for technical viewers, of course. But this series and the seminar will be targeted at the business professionals predominantly. So I will not be going too egregiously into the technical aspects, more along the lines of what people should be aware of and why they should be aware of it, and generally speaking, what the simple and easy to implement steps are. Of course, I am available for consultation, and if you have any questions, please feel free to post comments in the comments below. So the one thing, well, there's a couple of things, but the lead thing that every business owner or anyone who's in charge of a website for their business absolutely must know, if there's nothing else, that you never ever let your domain name expire. There is absolutely no excuse once you know. And the reason is very, very simple. So basically, when you buy your domain name, you buy it from a domain registrar. Okay, that's like you would get a driver's license at a DMV, an example. So basically, when a domain name expires, it goes back into what's called the pool of availability. The problem is, if you let your domain name expire, and it goes back into that pool of availability, it's going to get picked up really quickly by basically within seconds of it becoming available by spammers and that general shady crowd. So I'll give you an example. I know someone who lost their domain name. Now, they had a personal website, still do. So this is not a huge loss, but it just goes to show you what's possible. And they were paying $11 a year for their domain name. And when the scammers bought their domain name, because this person didn't renew it, they had to pay $75. Now you might think, well, that's not a big deal. True, it's a bit of money. However, if you own a business website, and your website, your domain name has a history, especially more established history, and these scammers look through the list of what domains just got purchased automatically, because it's not a human being sitting there clicking a button saying, I'm going to buy this right now. It's literally automated software that automates and figures out, hey, how much money do we think that we can get out of the person that they're going to scam from automatically purchasing that domain name. So there is a history of very large corporations not renewing their domain names and costing a lot of time and aggravation. So there are ways, of course, to go through official channels, but they're not really effective. And I mean, if you can't afford between $10 and $20 a year for a domain name, it's not that hard. So what you have to do is you have to go to your domain registrar. So an example, I use Namecheap, which is a subsidiary of I can't remember offhand. But anyway, and it automatically renews every year. And you can buy, most domain registrars offer up to 10 years, so you can buy your domain name. It is, of course, critically important to make sure that your email address is always accessible should something happen. An example, like the card that was supposed to charge the $14, $15, $16 for the year was short that exact moment when the charge for the domain name went through. And I know a lot of people whose inboxes are pushing 10, 20, 30,000 unread emails, and that email from the domain registrar is going to go right over their head, and they'll never know. So, and domain registrars are not going to call you. Eventually, when Job Creations does support direct registration and Job Creations itself becomes a domain registrar, we will be calling you. But until that time, this is it's 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes if you don't have your account credentials assigned into your domain registrar. So that's that. It's very simple. I am available for consultation. I am in the Sarasota, Tampa region. I can also do video conferencing to help people out. I do not work with WordPress. My platform competes with WordPress because WordPress does not work. So Job Creation is an all-in-one platform. Blogs, email, forums, events, calendars, appointments, reservations, the whole 9 yards. So if you have any questions about this video, please feel free to comment in the comments below. No cursing, keep it civil, please. And I look forward to seeing you folks at my seminar. Thank you very much for watching.